Okay, next is reproductive phase of a life in humans. Okay, reproductive phase of a life in humans. So in the previous session we have learned how hormones affects the adolescent phase or the puberty phase. Okay, so adolescents become capable of a reproduction when their testes and ovaries begin to produce gametes. The capacity for maturation and production of a gamete lasts for much longer time in a males than in a females. So when the male or that female becomes means when they will get the reproductive maturity, when adolescent become capable of reproduction when their testes and ovaries begin to produce gamete. When the gametes are produced by testes and ovaries, when the hormones affects the testes and the ovaries, means the hormones which from pituitary gland, when they affect this reproductive organ, okay, then that time this reproductive organ means testes and the ovaries, they produce sperm and eggs respectively. Okay, so reproductive phase of life in a humans. Testes, when they get the when they will get the hormone or the signal from the brain, then that time they will form the sperm, which is reproductive gamete. Okay, so adolescent become capable of reproduction when their testes and ovaries begin to produce gamete. So ovaries produces egg or ova and the testes produces sperm. So when they will start this thing, now that kid has overcome his adolescent phase and now that kid become adult one. So this is the reproductive phase of a life in a human. So okay, so adolescent become capable of reproduction when their testes and ovaries begin to produce gametes. The capacity for maturation and production of a gametes lasts for much longer in a males than female. Okay, so in case of male, the capacity of maturation and production of a gamete is high, okay, than in a females. Females produces its egg at the age of 10 to 12, okay, and it's up to 40 to 45, sorry, 45 to 50 years, till the age of 45 to 50 years. But in case of male, the age is vary. Okay, so reproductive phase in a females. In females, the reproductive phase of a life begins at the age of puberty, that is 10 to 12 years of age, and generally it lasts till the age of approximately 45 to 50 years. So how these years can calculate it? Okay, so female ovary, in case of female ovary, when ovaries produces egg once in a month, then it will enter into uterus. So uterus wall becomes thick for the accepting this egg. If that egg get fertilized by sperm, that female, now it will occur its pregnancy. And if that egg is not fertilized by sperm, then egg plus that uterus wall and the blood vessel sheds, means the uterus wall has a blood lining, so that all things get interrupted by this eggs, that because that egg has to come out from the female body, and due to that it causes bleeding in a females, which we called it as menstruation. Okay, so this is the reproductive phase in a female. It acquires its reproductive stage at 10 to 12 years, okay, and it will last at the age of 45 to 50 years. Then okay, so how periods occur in a female? So in female, that we just, I'm just repeating, the females, the reproductive phase of a life begins at a puberty, that is 10 to 12 years of age, and generally lasts till the age of approximately 45 to 50 years. In this period, the ova or the egg begin to mature with the onset of a puberty, and in 1 month, that is in the days of 28 to 30 days, one egg from one ovary, yes, we learn that one egg from one ovary, when that egg gets mature, it will comes into this oviduct. Okay, if the sperm is there, that egg gets fertilized and that female gets its pregnancy. But if that sperm is not there and that egg is not fertilized, it has to be come from the body. So during this period, the wall of a uterus becomes thick. When this mature egg enters into oviduct, the lining of the uterus become thick to receive the fertilized egg. Okay, and if that egg is not fertilized, the uterus lining breaks down and that leading to the bleeding. So the thick lining of uterus break down and that bleeding occurs. Okay, and this causes bleeding in a woman, which is called as menstruation. Okay, so uterus, it is the ovaries by which eggs enters into the oviduct. If sperms are not there, that egg is not fertilized, so it has to be passed through the body of this female. So uterine lining and unfertilized eggs are shed during menstruation. Okay, so when this phase arrives in the female body, at the age of 10 to 12, the female gets its period. So at the onset of this period, that the first menstrual flow begins at the puberty and is termed as menarche. Getting? The first menstrual flow begins at the puberty and is termed as menarche. And at the age of 40 to 45, these years may be vary according to the female diet, according to the female genetic history. This age get varied. Sometime it's 40, sometime it's 45. In some women it's for 55 also. Okay, so at the age of 45 to 50 years of age, the menstrual cycle stops, and stoppage of menstrual cycle is termed as menopause. Starting of menstruation, menarche. It occurs at 10 to 11, and the stop or the ending of the menstrual cycle is called as menopause. It's vary in a female. Okay, menarche is also vary, that is depends upon the female diet, the female hygiene condition, as well as its genetic history. Okay, so menarche is the starting of the menstrual cycle, and menopause is the ending of the menstrual cycle. Getting the difference? Okay, so initially at the onset or at the start of this menstrual cycle, this initially it's irregular. It takes some time to become regular. Okay, means within 28 to 30 days, that egg passed from the body, and when the egg passed from the body, it shed off some uterine wall with that, and due to that bleeding occurs. So this cycle is of 28 to 30 days. Okay, and menstrual cycle ends within 5 to 7 days. So menstrual cycle is also controlled by the hormone. The cycle, this menstrual cycle includes the maturation of an egg and the release, thickening of uterine valve, and its breakdown if pregnancy does not occur. In case the egg is fertilized, it begins to divide and then gets embedded in the uterus for further development. Okay, that you have learned in your reproduction chapter. So I hope you understood the reproductive phase in a human life. Means the reproductive phase in a female, that starts with the release of an egg. That egg gets released when they will mature into the oviduct. In oviduct, if sperms are not there, the eggs is not fertilized, so that enters into the uterus, and that has to be passed from the uterus. Okay, so the thickening wall of the uterus, it also comes with that egg. So because of that, it start in female, the bleeding started. Okay, so that's called as menstrual cycle. At the age of 10 to 11 it will start, so it is called as menarche, and it will stop at the age of 40, 45 or 55, it is called as menopause. Okay, and one more important thing, that menstruation is not a disease. It's not any traditional myths, say, many traditional myths behind the menstruation, but it's not true. Menstruation is the what we called it as, it's a healthy outlook towards a natural body function. If we are female, we have the menstruation cycle because we have the capability of the reproduction. We are the one that will reproduce, that will give the birth to the young one, to the young new generation. Because of this the whole world is here. Okay, so menstruation is not a disease. Don't get irritated, or don't get means don't take any myths of this menstruation. Don't means anything. It's a healthy outlook that if the female it has that menstrual cycle, means that female is healthy female. She has the capability of that reproduction cycle. She is the one who can give the to birth, and that has to enter in whole world. Okay, so menstruation is not a disease, it is a healthy outlook towards a natural body function. So thank you so much. Revise this session. Okay, thank you.